Hey, what's up YouTube? SLaZeR here. So we have the banner information for the next skirk banner, which is in like 1.5 days, if I'm not wrong, from when I'm recording this video. I'm not really sure how much time left, but yeah. If you are on want to pull for her and interested in all that stuff, let's talk about the banner then. They posted it this 9 hours ago. I just busy a little bit, so I am making this 9 hours late, but it is what it is. So let's just jump right into the banners. These are three of the banners. So let's talk about it. So we have two 5 stars in the first phase, Kirk and Sene. And the 4 stars are Diona, Candice, and Dahlia. Okay, so here the 4 star lineup isn't that strong. It's like not even that useful for if a player is like a veteran player. You have so many good 4 stars. These aren't cutting it. They're really niche characters. Diana isn't really that useful in any kind of teams, to be honest. Candice is kinda okay in some teams if you are doing some stuff with her, but those are very niche, and there are a lot of other characters which you can use. So yeah, not really very. I do not really recommend using these characters. All of them are like underwhelming. Not only underwhelming, very underwhelming. And Dahlia only has a little bit use case in Skirk team. Other than Skirk team, he doesn't really have any use case. He's a new character. He's like a attack, no, basic attack speed buffer, which isn't really that useful, right? It can find some use in Skirk team because he's cryo, so he can slot in and give her some speed on attacks. But yeah, that's about it. So none of these 4 stars are really recommended. Uh, so yeah, not the crazy, not the craziest banner. It's like really not the worst, because the 4 stars can be kind of useful in their niche, like not dog shit 4 stars, but yeah. So let's talk about the second 5 star Shene, of course. So she's like Ayaka's best in slot support. For Skirks, it doesn't really work that well. Not really go synergizes with the rotations that much. You will find not using her better. Just use, like, if you use Escoffier for any, you don't really need her, of course. But if you are wondering, if you don't have Escoffier, can you use Sene? Just know that it doesn't really line up very well with the buffs and the rotation. So yeah, so this isn't really like the craziest banner. For Skirk pullers, it's like normal. I mean, the 4 star aren't really that good. Let's talk about the weapon banner now, because the character banner is whatever. It's like nothing crazy. If you want to go for Sene, you can go for her. She is still pretty okay. As long as Freeze is there, Ayaka is there, she will be very good. Ayaka recently just came back with the Escoffier Escoffier launch, because Escoffier like buffed Cryo so much with the specific buffs. You can also use Sene on top of that team, which will work. But yeah. But on Skirk team, she isn't really better than Escoffier or anything. If you're fine for a replacement, you do not have really any replacement. If you're planning to pull for Skirk, just make sure you get Escoffier in the future if you don't have her already. Otherwise, it's kind of cooked. But yeah, that's about that. Let's talk about the weapon banner now. Surprisingly, this weapon banner is actually pretty recommendable, because the Sene signature weapon has been really useless for a very long time. But when Emily came out, this became very useful. This was Emily's one of her best weapon options. So the on that part, it's really good. It doesn't have any ER, that's why it's not even best in slot for Sene. The Fab Lance is best in slot for Sene. So you can use this one on, like, for now it's like Emily is one of the best options, and it's second best option for Escoffier. So it's really good on that part. If you are gonna pull for Escoffier, if you don't have any weapon for her, you can just lose to this one, I guess, and get this weapon for Escoffier. It's like a second best in slot after Escoffier signature. So on that note, it's pretty good. And Skirk signature, of course, her best in slot. It's like like quite a bit ahead than Mist Splitter and Jade Cutter and all those second best weapons. For the 4 stars, they are pretty cool. These two aren't really that good, but I mean, sacrificial bow isn't really that crazy in this day and age. Not really that useful. Very little character uses them, and whoever does, they aren't really that good in the meta. These other two are like okayish, not that crazy. This, you can use this one. You can use this on Nahida, And the claymore is also fine. It's not that good, to be honest. It's whatever. Now I'm looking at the best weapons right now. The Cypos Moonlight and Favalence. Favalence, as you all know, Favalence is like a godly weapon, really good support weapon. Best in slot for Sene and all the supports. Like if you are gonna use like a Rosario or something in these teams, that's also good. Favalence like really good for a lot of characters. It can be used on so many supports. But yeah, and Cypos Moonlight, it's like the best in slot for Kazuha, 4-star. It can even be best in slot, like better than the signature. It gives you EM, and on top of that, on better refinements, it gives you a lot of free ER, which is nice. It's like best in slot for Cookie as well, but that's beside the point. Cookie doesn't really need the ER, so Kazuha is different. Kazuha needs the ER. So yeah, this one is pretty good. I only have like one copy of Zypho, so I might be able to get more copies here. We'll see about that. But yeah, if you're pulling for this banner, I think the weapon banner looks all right to pull. Pretty good, because both of the weapons are useful for you. If you already have Calamity, that's a different story. That then it might not be that useful. But yeah, these two weapons are the godly weapons, and the other three aren't really that crazy. As for the character 4-stars, they aren't that good. They are like pretty bad. Not even average. Like they are very underwhelming. Sene is all right. You can get her if you want. But yeah, let me know what you think about these banners and if you are going to pull. And yeah, with that, I'll see you on the next one. Peace.